We rose to the issue of spiritualization of child with special needs, especially in Nigeria, yeah? And it's even hard for people to accept to the fact that these things are things that you just need to deal with knowledge. And we saw the more changes coming right now with what is going on right now. What do you think is more necessary when it comes to taking our eyes from spiritualizing the issues and coming to deal with it in the right way?
Advocacy. I think advocacy will help. It's a kind of background that we have, a kind of culture that we have, if you have special needs, because it's something that you have not seen before. In those days, it was like, you must have done something. The gods are angry with you. You give birth to a child that is deaf. The gods are angry with you. So that had, over time, been part of the society, and it's something that we had grown up with. But now we're becoming more enlightened. We're finding out it has nothing to do with being spiritual or some spiritual problem or demonic attack. It has more to do with maybe genetics, maybe neurons, or maybe some kind of, makeup of the person, psychologically. Some of them are mental issues, not mental as in mad, but issues that have to do with, the child's, psychological makeup. So we are now getting to know that it's beyond demonic attack. People are getting more knowledgeable. People are getting more information, and so it's getting better. Parents are no longer hiding their children, from people. So now they're coming out, and we are becoming more acceptable. So.
All right, I think this is the International Day of Family, and the focus has been more of inclusion. I think having an inclusive society. Nigeria as a whole, Africa as a whole, what should be our way forward from today?
We are focused. I know, for example, that the government is working on a new inclusive policy and a new inclusive curriculum. So I know that, for example, that we are becoming more aware of the need for us to, we signed on to it anyway as one of the 164 countries that signed up to the United Nations agreement about education for all. So we are one of the countries, and so Nigeria is working at it. We had that. We have centers that have been set up, and all of that, but we are getting more aware, and we are getting more involved and more interested in ensuring that we have a policy that will meet international framework and international standards.
All right, this will be the last part. You've been on this feed, and I think your organization actually have a section whereby you cater for child with special needs. I've been hearing issues whereby people say that child with special needs, especially like cerebral palsy, shouldn't be in a special school, that they should be part of the main school. What's your take on this?
Well, it is important for there to be a balance, yeah? You see, a mainstream school will not be able to do what a special needs school can do. There must be a balance. So what we're doing with Little Beginnings is that when they have taken the child to a particular level and they feel that the child is ready to be in mainstream, to add on social skills, they bring the child to Brook House, or the children, as the case may be, to Brook House. So we begin to work on mainstreaming them. We begin to work on, regular curriculum, regular socialization, mixing with, atypical children, so we have that kind of thing. So, but they still come here maybe some days in the week, and then some days in the week they go to the regular school, they come to Brook House. So the idea is that gradually, a time is going to come when we think that the children we believe and we hope that the children will now be more attuned to being in an atypical school. But as it were, it's not right to just pull the child off and just dump the child in a regular school. There must be a balance. You must have professional attention, and then let the regular schools be able to give what we call socialization and the regular, standard.
Visit our website, www.pinnacleradio.org.